Hello, welcome to class. Today we're going to be moving and flowing all over our mat, doing some funky poses, facing the back, doing a half mandala, coming back again. So this is not a beginner class. We do have hundreds of beginner classes. So if you're new to yoga or especially new to our channel, I recommend that you head there first, get a little bit more familiar with the poses, the movements, the transitions, your ujjayi breath. And then when you feel ready, you can come back to this class. If you're sticking around, welcome. I am excited for this flow with you today. I am practicing on my super grippy new Breathe and Flow yoga mat. This one actually is not even up in the shop yet, but it will be soon. So if you're in the market for a new grippy yoga mat, then you can check in the description below and snag one from our shop. Besides your yoga mat, the only prop you need today are a couple of blocks, especially if you're used to using them in your practice. We're going to begin practice today in a supine butterfly pose, Supta Baddha Konasana. So find your way there. Put your blocks off to the side. Soles of the feet together. Let your knees gently come open and away from each other. Bring the shoulder blades together on your back to create a little more space in the front, in the chest. Place one hand on your belly and one on your heart. Option to close down the eyes. We'll be here as we start every practice in a bit of stillness, so that we can settle the movement in the body, so there's less fluctuations in the mind. Bring all of your attention to the breath. And let each inhale and each exhale guide you through your practice today. No competition, no performance. This is really just an opportunity for you to explore movement, explore breath, and explore the mind. Begin to engage your ujjayi breath and try your best to keep your lips sealed for the rest of practice today. Bring your hands down at your sides, blink open your eyes, and then keep the legs as they are in this butterfly pose, but you're going to start to engage the glutes, the hamstrings, and then begin to lift the hips up, and then gently, slowly lower them back down. So we're going to do about 10 of these lifts. And as you're lifting and lowering, you're really engaging the glutes, pressing the feet together, and using that stability and strength of the legs as you try to reduce the rocking left and right. If you've never tried this before, it could be pretty wobbly. Maybe this is your 50th time doing this class and it's still wobbly. That's perfectly fine. Just do your best here. Stay consistent. Last two. And last one. Let the hips come all the way down. Lift the knees up, soles of the feet come down to the ground. Feet are hip distance apart or even a little bit wider. And then windshield wiper the knees in, one at a time. And now hold on behind the hamstrings. Start to rock forward and back a few times. Last one, and we'll meet in a boat pose. Reach the arms forward. Bring the chest a little bit more forward. Try to reduce that deep rounding of the low back. So you're really engaging your core, pulling your belly button into the spine, squeezing the shoulder blades together on your back. Bring the palms together, the fingertips touch, the hands together, fingertips touch. And let's take it over to the left side, Russian twist, and over to the right. Back to the left, over to the right. Keep it going. Start to find your own rhythm with your breath. Try to keep the legs lifted, the core engaged. And a little bit of extra space in the collarbone. Last 3, 2, last one. You end to the right, back up to center, cross the ankles, place the hands, step the feet back for tabletop. Untuck the toes. We'll do a quick wrist warm-up. So start to lean forward, come over the wrists, and send it back, forward and back. Now place the backs of your hands onto the mat so the palms face up towards the sky, and then start to lean back. Maybe the wrists lift off. You can rock left and right. Back to a tabletop for just a couple rounds of cat-cow. As you inhale, let the belly sink down towards the ground. Gaze is forward. Tailbone is up to the sky. And then round the back, tuck the chin to the chest. Create as much space as you can between your chest and the ground. And again, let the belly come down. Gaze forward. And last time, round the back, tuck the chin. Back to a neutral spine, tuck the toes under, lift the knees, downward facing dog. You can rock your hips left and right, maybe pedal one knee down and then the other. Find some stillness here in your downward dog. Heels up or down, doesn't matter. Lift the heels, bend the knees, look towards the top of the mat, and walk your feet there. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. Cross the arms. Ragdoll left and right. We're here for a few breaths, so just do what you need to do here. Stretch out the hamstrings, the spine, the back. The hands come back towards the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot to the back of the mat for low lunge. Set down the left knee, and inhale, arms rise up to the sky. Send the hips forward and down. Tuck the tailbone under. Engage the core. And take the arms into a twist. Left arm comes forward, right arm comes back. Really try to create and increase this twist with the breath. Back to low lunge, both arms reach up to the sky. Tuck the left toes under, and then sit all the way back on your left heel for half splits. So we can stretch out both our left foot and also the back side of our right leg. Pull your toes up towards your head. Maybe windshield wiper the right foot. Rebend the right knee. Frame the right foot. Lift the left knee up, three-legged dog. Right leg up and back. Lift the left heel off. Exhale, knee to nose. Round the back. Flex the foot. Step it down for crescent lunge. Gently start to pull your right foot back. Send your left foot forward. So you're really squeezing your legs together. You're activating and stabilizing the whole body. Keep your arms up over your head. And then start to shift the weight forward. Make your way into warrior 3. Left leg floats up and back. You can either keep your arms up over your head or bring your palms together, your hands at the heart. Flex the left foot as if you're standing against the back wall and really try to straighten that left leg even more. Inhale, rise up to a standing twist. Bend that left leg, bring it forward. Hold on to the outside of your left knee and left hand comes back towards the back of the mat. As you release, make your way into half moon. Option to grab onto that block if you'd like to. And again, left leg is fully straight. Full activation. Gaze down towards the ground and make your way into A-frame pose. Left leg comes behind the right. Left fingertips down on the ground or on a block. Right arm reaches up to the sky. We're here for a few breaths. Maybe bend or straighten the right knee. And just enough to where you can feel the stretch in the outer hips. Look back down towards the ground. Bend the right leg enough to where you can plant your whole left palm down on the ground. Start to lift your right leg up for floating starfish. Begin to send the right foot towards the back of your mat for starfish. Lift the hips. Right arm is reaching up over your head. Sweep the right hand all the way behind you, down towards the right foot, and then begin to set the hips down for a seated straddle forward fold. Bring the legs apart. Spine is nice and tall. And then start to walk your hands forward and let the chest melt down. Take 2 more breaths here. Really try to bring your attention to the breath. Nothing else. Walk your hands back towards your hips. Bring your left leg in. We're going to face towards the back of the mat. Left sole of the foot touches down on the ground. And then begin to lift the hips up for pistol squat. So just try your best here. Only thing touching the ground is the sole of your left foot. And we're all going to meet in a chair pose facing the back of our mat. However you get there is perfect. And straighten the legs, forward fold. Inhale to lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, place your hands, step your feet back. High plank. Shift forward high on the toes. Lower all the way down to the belly. Make your way into Sphinx pose. Engage the glutes. Open up, create space in the chest. The heart reaches forward. Steady the breath. And release. Shake out the hips. The hands come underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes under. Lift the knees up. And then press into a high plank to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. Walk to your new front of the mat, back of the mat. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back, low lunge. Gently set down the right knee. Untuck the back toes and inhale, arms reach up. Try to lower your shoulders down a little bit more away from the ears. But at the same time, you're not losing the energy in the hands, the arms. Open twist, right arm comes forward, left arm comes back. Back to this low lunge, both arms up to the sky. Tuck your right toes under, sit back on the right heel. Windshield wiper your left foot. Rebend the left knee. Frame the left foot with the hands. And step back, three-legged dog, left leg lifts. Lift the right heel up. Exhale, knee comes to the nose. Pause here. Push the ground away. Flex the foot, make your way into crescent lunge. Squeeze the legs together. See if you can cinch in the ribs, engage the core just a little bit more, and tuck the tailbone under. So you're really keeping this strength in the core, but you're also stretching the front side of your right leg. Begin to shift forward, warrior 3. Arms up either over your head or palms together, hands at the heart. Try to get that right leg straight and lower the right hip down so it's about the same height as the left. Option to have a little micro bend in the left knee if that helps you to be a little more stable. Inhale, rise up, standing twist. Hook the left hand outside the right knee, and right arm comes behind you. Release the twist and make your way into half moon. Slowly focus on the transition. Take your time to get there. Release to A-frame. Bend the left leg. Cross that leg behind. Come onto the knife edge of both feet. Left arm up to the sky. And then just play around here and explore any sensations of the stretch. Bring your gaze back down to the ground. Plant your whole right palm down. Strong left leg, nice and straight to flying starfish. Left knee up. And then step the foot back for starfish pose. So both legs are straight. You're lifting the hips up, reaching your left arm up over your head. Now begin to sweep that left arm back behind you towards the left foot. And then at the same time, slowly lower the hips down. Seated forward straddle fold once again. Flex both feet so the toes are pulling back towards your head. And with every inhale, try to visualize that you're creating space in the body, opening things up. And with every exhale, you can come a little bit deeper or just explore how that sensation in the stretch feels for you. So it's this ebbing and flowing as you're inhaling and exhaling. You're creating space and you're exploring depth. Walk your hands back towards your hips. Bring your right leg in so you're facing again the front of your mat, your old front, your first front. I don't know how to describe it. Make your way into a pistol squat. Left leg floats up off the ground. Pause here. Got about 5 seconds. Just do your best. And we'll meet in a chair pose. Slowly start to make your way there, however that is for you. Sit the hips a little lower. Option to lift the heels, come onto the balls of your feet. And now come all the way up to standing. If your heels are still lifted, now you can lower them down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place the hands, step the feet back to high plank. Shift forward high on the toes and lower all the way down to the belly for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sphinx pose. We have a few more breaths here in this back bend. So if you would like to make your way into seal, you're welcome to. Straighten the arms. Wherever you're at, slowly lower your chest back down to the ground. Windshield wiper the legs. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes under. Lift your knees, engage your quads. Push it up, high plank to downward facing dog. Gently set the knees down. Come into thunderbolt. Sit on the heels. We'll take a seated twist over to the right. So bring your right hand behind you, left hand comes outside the right knee. As we begin to cool down from this practice, and I invite you to slow down the breath even more. Release. Take a twist over to the left side. Come back to center for a neck stretch. You can bring either just your right arm back and hook on to the eye of your elbow with your left hand behind you, or you can make a fist behind your back and then bring the fist over to the right hip. So whatever is accessible for you, that's great. Either way, start to lower your right ear down towards your right shoulder. Gently bring your head forward and just try to move slowly here. Notice the different muscles that are being stretched. Bring your right ear back over to your right shoulder and your head back up to center. And take that fist either to the left hip or just lay your left hand on your thigh and hold on to the eye of the elbow. Left ear comes down towards the left shoulder. And then begin to bring your head forward. And back over to the left. And then up to center and release. Place your hands on your lap, either palms down or palms up. Just close down practice with just a short little meditation. So when you're ready, you can close your eyes. Soften the muscles in the face. Soften the muscles around the belly. And let your shoulders melt down away from the ears. And we'll be here for a minute or two throughout this meditation. I not only, as always, encourage you to focus on the breath, keep the mind steady, but perhaps today you can contemplate that the yoga practice is not to add more things. You're not adding or continuing or building. In this practice, we're actually peeling off the layers. We're removing things that don't belong to us, things that we're ready to let go of, so that we can listen to the heart a little bit easier. We can stand a bit stronger in our true self, because those are always there. You're never disconnected. It's just all of the other noise and the layers, the distractions. So through this practice, we can take off the mask, we can take off the layers, we can let go, we can renew. So we can return back to our true self and remember who we really are. On your next inhale, bring both of your arms up, around, over your head. Palms touch at the top. And exhale, your hands come down to your heart. Thank you so much for joining me today for this practice. May the rest of your day be bright and your heart continue to feel very light. Lots of love and lots of gratitude. Namaste.